interesting to think about the changes that have happened since I began attending COPs. I think this must be my sixth COP now. Forestry, agriculture, the land use sectors, they're very important here, firstly because around 30% of greenhouse gas emissions actually arise from the land use sectors. That's a lot, and a lot of that, about 20%, is because of deforestation. So it's very clear that unless we do something about emissions in these sectors, we have no hope of reaching the 2-degree target that everybody is talking about here at COP21. If we tackle effectively the management issues in these sectors, we can gain so many other wins in terms of biodiversity protection, sustainable livelihoods. If we get it right, there are a lot of other good things that can follow on from that. It's because the land use sectors are not just responsible for emitting greenhouse gases from, for example, deforestation. They're also impacted by climate change. So they are, agriculture and forestry are first in line to suffer from the impacts of climate change, and we're already seeing that in many parts of the world. Food production, food security, and forests, these key phrases are going to be in the agreement which will emerge from this COP. Practitioners are becoming much more comfortable with talking about the bankability of their activities, the rates of return of the projects that they're implementing in forestry and land use, and getting more comfortable with financial language, let's say. And meanwhile, on the investors' side, investors, we see, are becoming more interested about and curious about the natural capital asset class. This is a new asset class. Investors are becoming much more interested in this now. Well, we're already a big player in this field. Over the last 5 years, we've delivered more than 4 billion euros in financing for forest sector projects. But what we are beginning to do differently is that we're bringing some more innovative financial solutions to the table. So, for example, doing more equity in the forestry space. And there, an example would be the Althelia Climate Fund, where the bank has made an investment in this fund, which invests in smaller scale sustainable land use activities around the world. These sectors are absolutely key. We look ahead to the next couple of decades, there are a lot of challenges facing those sectors, and food security and food production need to be clearly in the text of the agreement, so that would be my first hope. And then specifically on forests, I would really hope that this COP will send a clear signal that this instrument called RED+, reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, that this mechanism, which intends to put a financial value on the carbon of standing forests, that this COP will send a clear signal that this mechanism can actually be really implemented, because that's a very valuable way of protecting standing forests. It has the potential to deliver some certainty. Everybody knows investors don't like uncertainty, and clear signals from this COP can help to provide a more stable political context for some of these key issues into the coming years. And certainly in the forest sector, the uncertainty around financing for forest protection has been a brake on development in that area in recent years. And I hope that this COP can help to correct that problem.